Hello everyone. So right now I am with Dr. K.V. Uday, who is Associate Professor in Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering in IIT Mandi. So sir, most welcome on our YourPedia education platform.
Thank you.
Uh, we have some students also. These are B.tech students, all B.tech in Civil Engineering with us. Okay. So sir, before starting this discussion, we want to know about your entire journey, starting from the time when you were visiting like these students somewhere and till this position.
Okay, so to start with, yes, my name is KV Uday. I come from basically at that time Andhra Pradesh, now divided to Telangana. Basically from Hyderabad. I did my
Okay.
BTech in Usman University. So I will say not exactly like this, but yeah, we were more allowed to. Of course, we were allowed to talk to faculty on a different level altogether. So my interest in civil engineering has been from my first year of my BTech itself,
Okay.
because I felt it is more lively compared to any other engineering when we talk to friends and all. So that inspired me to go further. Then at very near to third year, we understood civil engineering is not full with only BTech degree. So we were asked to do at least masters to get a good idea about what exactly is civil engineering. So that's where we started to go to we started to take up this GATE examination, which gives you an entrance examination by which you can go to masters in India at least. So I have appeared for GATE. I got selected. I got confirmed in the GATE. So that's why I joined in NIT Warangal, National Institute of
Okay.
Technology Warangal, for my m.tech in geotechnical engineering.
Great.
Then 2 years there. Then I got a job. I worked with industry for almost 1.5 years. This was in Faridabad, Delhi. Then later, not exactly promotion, but they liked my work and they reported me to Chennai Metro.
Okay.
So I will say that I have the prestige, or I will take that honor of being the first of, we say, foundation which was laid for Chennai Metro has been done under my supervision.
Great, sir.
So that was the type of work which we were doing at the site. Then immediately, by all good means, I got a offer from PhD from IIT Bombay. Then I joined there
In
uh,
civil.
in civil engineering. Yes, so when BTech it is civil. The moment I come to masters, then I'm geotechnical engineering. So it is more of specialization of soils and foundation.
Okay.
IIT Bombay, I did my PhD. My guide, thanks to my guide, he let me complete into 3 years.
3 years.
Exactly, dot to dot
So
three
one
years.
important point. PhD after M.tech can be completed in 3 years. Okay.
Yes.
It is not always taking 5 years or more,
Yes.
which many students think.
Yes. If
Okay.
your planning is correct, if your execution is right, 3 years is a very apt time to get a degree of PhD.
Great, sir.
Yes. So after that, I was just taking my chance of getting into faculty into teaching position. I was not very confident in the initial time, so I joined in a private college. So ran around almost near to 2 years. When I'm
Okay.
sure that I was able to do good academics, then I applied to IIT Mandi. I got selected here, and I'm now completed 8 years of my joining IIT Mandi. And it's a privilege again being in IIT, talking to students, especially students, because I don't talk only to civil engineering students. Including my research as well as my own interest, I talk across disciplines.
Okay.
So if you want to really find me on the domain of civil engineering, I'm exactly at the periphery. I'm probably, you can say, LOC. I'm just at the LOC of civil. I talk to biotechnologists. I talk to computer science. I talk to electrical.
Great personality,
Yes.
sir. So when we came to start this discussion, okay, so you were discussing with these students.
Yes.
So can you tell us about on what topic you were teaching them or you were telling them something?
Okay. If that is the case, then probably if there is a chance, then she can take over. I think she can introduce quickly, and then
Yeah.
we'll try to figure out.
Yes. So we have a course called Design Practicum where we have to create a product which will solve some major issues of the world. So we have decided on going forward with the idea of making a portable water purifier. Like in disaster relief conditions, when there's scarcity of water, we can use that, or when we are going for hiking or in some jungle areas where there is a lack of water, so it can be used to purify the water, and we can carry it anywhere.
Okay, so this is your idea or
Oh,
Group.
group
It's
idea.
always
Okay.
group.
Group.
We have selected 12 projects,
Okay.
out of
From
which
that,
all of us have gone for the voting, and this project gets the maximum. So we start to work on this particular project.
Great, great. So everyone is ready for doing good efforts for that. So that is the beauty of an IIT. Good bonding between students and teachers. Okay, here I did not find any ego kind of problem in any professor. All are behaving like friends, like guardian,
Mostly,
and
yes.
they are trying to get out from the soil of the students that what caliber they have, okay, and how that can be converted into some useful product for the society. So sir, this is one project. Now tell us about what different projects on which right now you are working or you are planning to work in future.
Okay, so I'm sure you had a good travel experience from coming from, I don't know from which place you are coming, especially
We
if
are
I
coming
say
from Chandigarh.
at least Delhi or Chandigarh. So you are coming here. I'm sure the moment you got into hills, initially you will be happy getting into this green and very scenic view and all. I'm sure the moment you start getting narrower, you will be seeing a lot of landslides
Yes.
and geo hazards, which we call.
Yeah, on this way also.
Yes, yes,
From
of
Mandi
course.
to IIT, many spots are
Many
there.
spots. Yes,
Yeah.
if you ask me exactly, there are 82 spots at which the soil has come down or failed in
Okay.
last should I say 6 years. So that's where exactly I work on. So my area, as I just told you, that I'm working on the area of soil. So this becomes the first of interface between the society and my research, which we call it as landslides. So this is a major hazard in this region.
Yes.
And definitely, if you look into the Himachal, at least Himachal Pradesh, it has been disasters for last 5 years continuously. There are more than 100 of deaths which have been reported across the state every year, only because of landslides which happen during rainfall.
Oh.
So this happened to be my interest. As I told you, I'm working on soil. So the moment I get into this area, my interest is like, landslides are happening, people are dying. Can we do something for this? And again, as I told you, I work in that domain of that border line where I talk to various faculty, various other disciplines. I got a good collaboration with computer science.
Okay.
So I worked with a faculty, Dr. Varun Dutt. So we both have come together to work from the scratch on this particular thing called as landslide monitoring system. There are existing landslide monitoring system. Only the thing about ours is most, or I'll say the least cost. We have
Okay.
come up with all these technologies of MEMS, micro electromechanical systems, followed by IoT, Internet of Things, nascent development of this data science, AI, ML. So I integrated with this faculty. We started working on and we developed our own landslide monitoring system. Just show that one.
Yeah, this one.
Yes, yes. You can just take it up. If I can quickly, not even a minute, I'll take to demonstrate. So this is the system which we have developed. I will tell you on the line of being it make in India. 100% every part of this has come from India,
Great.
and integration has been done at IIT Mandi. And we have come up with this particular technology. We have simple soil moisture sensor and acceleration sensor inside this.
Okay.
And we have all these units which you can see here integrated, our motherboard, or you can say PCB or whatever. And I'll just try to switch it on. So it gives me all the temperature, humidity of ambience. Currently it's 25, it says. Whenever there is any movement which is happening in the soil,
Okay. This is soil.
say it is in, it go this node goes into the soil,
Inside the
inside
soil.
the soil.
Okay.
So whenever before landslide is not a single phenomena,
Mhm.
it starts to first deform and then start to come out. It can be some years to decades as per the studies which we have done. So that's where we have come up with the simple technology. Say we are saying it's not instantaneous. Let us work on this, and then any small movement it detects. Then we have integrated this movement. So you'll say this is small movement, this is medium movement, this is large movement, and whenever there is huge movement, heavy movement which is happening in the site, then we try to trigger warning, and this warning goes to all the district management authorities who are looking into disaster management.
Okay. So you fix this on the
Slopes.
different areas
Yes.
inside the ground.
Yes.
Okay.
So this part comes from computer science.
Okay.
And where to keep this, how to note the readings, which is the critical point. We say there is a chance of landslide. That all comes from my side. So these two combination, we are able to develop this.
So this thing require 24/7 monitoring.
Yes, yes.
So that setup is in IIT Mandi or
Yes.
anywhere else.
No, we have our own setup. So again, it typically came out from the same type of project from BTech students. So initially we don't know what sensors to use, what how to take it forward. So we started taking their time into this. They made a prototype. Then we worked on it for almost like 2.5 years, and we finally came with a full type prototype, full product. This product is whole patented. We have 4 patents which are filed on this particular thing, including one of it being international.
Okay.
And apart from this, we have our own startup. This is something very new. Being a faculty, government employee, normally you are not expected to have any business from your side.
Okay.
But because of these changes in the new education policy, which has come in, it gives you broad domain. We applied through this NEP policy to IIT Mandi. They were so happy that faculty making a product, and now they want to come to market for business. So entrepreneurship is again one of the major sources of
So
IIT.
now this is one important point you are talking about, that in this new education policy, there is some provision that faculties at different IITs as well as NITs
Any
may
faculty.
start their startups also
Yes.
while working in the college.
Yes, 100%.
It is not that you only get salary from your institute and you do only the limited works. You can expand.
Yes, very much.
And government is helping.
Much, yes.
So that is a very big news, we can say.
A great opportunity for the
Yeah.
students.
Because it will definitely attract those who are going abroad.
Yes.
Okay, many faculties, those are living in USA or Britain, anywhere. They go there because such facility available there, no? Already.
Right.
Their mentors can run their own companies, big companies. So if this is allowed in India, then definitely people will come and they will work hard.
So BTech students भी कर सकते हैं सिर्फ M.tech
Yes, yes. I have 6 patents. When I said 4 from here, I have 2 more patents from different source.
Okay.
So out of which one patent comes from BTech, same this design practicum, which I told you. So we made a sensor, or we made a technology by which you can avoid road accidents. So currently it's in the testing phase. The moment it is done, we are again getting a new product out of it. So that is totally 100% developed by only BTech students.
तो उसके बारे में बताएंगे थोड़ा कैसे क्या है वो?
Okay, so this is regarding a simple, again, maybe as I told you, I work in this domain which is cross. So I talk to now electrical, mostly electrical students plus mechanical. Again, there are a lot of existing technologies for road accidents, for avoiding road accidents. We saw that they are mostly energy extensive, especially in this area, in hills. When you talk about, there is a bigger issue with rainfall and fog. So in fog, whatever is your system or whatever your technology you're developing, it is now blind of the vehicle which is coming. So now what we went is we looked into the concept where we said mechanical part of it. So we now have a small installation inside the road. So when a vehicle passes over it, it is like a simple switch.
Okay.
So when your vehicle passes over it, it just toggles. And this toggle, we created a signal.
Okay.
And this signal we have processed.
Okay.
Now we have a center, what you call this, signaling system, and we have a set of sensors here and set of sensors here. Set because I want to understand whether the vehicle is coming this side or the vehicle is going the other side. I need not alarm on the vehicle which is going away from the turn, but I want to avoid something which is coming beyond, which is coming towards the turn. So the two vehicle opposites, when they're coming, we assess their speed, we assess their direction, and we try to signal saying one of you should stop, or at least watch. There are two vehicles which are coming at the same time. So by this they can turn and go out. There is a good amount of news coverage on this. There are a lot of there are news publications, and including news articles plus videos, etc., which are published. So I can share if you just want to look into this particular aspect. So that is one of the technologies which we have developed. And now this particular technology, which is again coming up, is again very interesting, or very lively to me, because I work again to the domain of disaster management. So at time of disaster, It's so easy to say, but the moment you want water to drink, I'm sure it's very difficult to get.
Yes.
Get water is not a point. Getting cleaner water to drink is the biggest problem you are going to face. So that's why we have started to take up this particular project on cleaning the water before you are drinking.
So maximum of the projects you are doing, they are for the benefits of society mainly,
Yes.
not only for business purpose,
Yes, of course.
but main motto is to tackle the problems of the nation.
Society. Yes.
That is a big important point.
Right.
तो आज के टाइम पे सर जब वाटर प्योरीफाई की हम बात करते हैं, जो सरफेस सोर्सेज है हमारे पास रिवर से लेके, तो ऑलमोस्ट वाटर प्योरीफाई होते हैं, ज़्यादा ट्रीटमेंट की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं होती है. द ट्रीटमेंट इज रिक्वायर्ड जहाँ पे सैलिनेशन या सॉल्ट कंटेंट्स ज़्यादा होता है.
Right.
सो प्योरीफाई में आप किस जोन में जा रहे हो, कौन सा ट्रीटमेंट मेथड आप लेकर आ रहे हो?
Yeah, so again, as I just told you, we are not exactly talking about any live source of water. When you're saying, say, for example, there is a landslide or there is some earthquake in this particular zone, you are saying IIT Mandi is so cut off from the world. Okay, so suppose there is a landslide or there is a major earthquake which has happened. Now, all your water, what you're going to get from the sources which are from soil are not clean. They are muddy water basically. The best part is, at least in this particular region, the water is not very salty. The water is not having major issues with any minerals or anything. This is one of the best water you can get. So now what we are trying to see is to reduce these problems, especially of solids, and the second is of pH, the chemical constraints basically. So we are trying to solve these two particular problems at this particular point of time.
ओके. सो ये जो सर आप, चलो ये तो पेटेंट आपका बताएंगे, तो इसमें क्या मतलब ये हर जगह आप लगाना पड़ेगा, तो ऑटोमेटिक डायरेक्टली कंट्रोल रूम में रीडिंग आया करेगी, कुछ ऐसा सिस्टम बनने वाला है?
Okay, so yeah, I'll tell you before this that we have already sold 50 plus systems to Himachal government.
ओके.
They have been very supportive. The moment as just now I told you, faculty coming out with a product, IIT faculty, I'm sure this is one of the promise you are giving to the society and the government themselves. So they did not take much time to tell you, okay, what is the cost of this system? We told this is something like 1/100th cost of a regular system what you can get. That is the when I say low cost, the cost is almost 100 the time of a next system whatever you have on this particular scale. They were like 100 systems. I said, yes sir. I said, okay, then you do one thing, you go 50. So they gave us a project. They told in this particular year 2022, 21, 22, they gave us a project and they told if you can give 10 warnings out of your 50 systems, then we will see that what will be the next promise. So that's where we have delivered 50. So because of this, now we have our own monitoring system. We have our own monitoring website. So from the website, we are monitoring all the systems.
Okay.
Apart from this, they are in each district. So each district is coordinated by the district disaster management authority. So we have their a portal again given to them. So they are also watching. They are also getting. So apart from this, we should be getting a message on our mobile phones saying that there is a landslide which is happening, the movement which is happening. We have 3 types of alerts. One which we are giving to the nodal centers by Google Maps, basically in simple Google Map image. So we see there are points out of which there will be one red point pumping, which means there is a chance of landslide at that particular location. The second we give is in terms of alert messages. So in the phone to all the stakeholders basically who are involved in the project, they get messages saying that there is a chance of landslide, low alert, medium alert, high alert. So we give different types of warnings. So this goes into alert. The third is just now what I showed you here is by using light and sound. So hooting and alarming. So we give both of it on the site. So people who are traveling on that particular site, I'm sure they will not see the messages or it's difficult to send messages to all. So for them,
ये भी है कि सर स्मॉल मूवमेंट कितनी है, मतलब इतनी मूवमेंट होगी तभी ये डिटेक्ट कर पाएगा?
just simple statistics. The movement I can give you in this is very near to 0.5 mm.
Okay.
Very, very small movement. I just told you, right? A small movement here, you will see that the light will start to move. This is because of the sensors. Again, we are using our smartphones. You switch on either Google Map or you switch on any Ola or Uber. It will tell you, which side the person is standing and how much far you have to reach. Are you going in the right direction or not? It's the same thing which you put into the soil. And seeing regularly the soil should be 0. If it is moving, that's a landslide. That's exactly what we have come up with. If I tell you about
mostly rainy season में landslides आते हैं.
Mostly yes, in this particular region, yes.
Okay.
Okay, sir. So now there are many students who are willing to join this IIT Mandi in civil engineering.
Okay.
You have told us about your research areas. Okay. Now, what are your expectations from the students who want to join for m.tech or m.tech research or PhD in civil engineering department?
Okay. So the first and the most important is the interest itself, domain specific interest. That is what we really look into. As I just told you about myself, after BTech, I came to MTech, and I have chosen to go into this field called soil and geotechnical engineering. So we will first prefer those students who have already decided that they are going to work in this particular domain, into this particular aspect. Second, as I just told you, for me it is now very much focused towards my type of research. Is your again interest should be allied across various streams. If you are good on interdisciplinary, if you are good on machine learning, this is most of them because of goodness of IoT plus NTPL lectures and various online literature and all. People, though they are doing civil engineering, it's very surprising to see they also come up with Python coding, machine learning. They already know all these particular things even before coming here. So for me, they are the first catch. I try to catch those people who already know the domain.
So, suppose we talk about machine learning.
Yes.
Machine learning is a big domain. So, for a civil engineer, if you are looking for some skills in machine learning, minimum what basics he should know?
Okay. Basic, of course, it comes from statistics. So they should have a very good knowledge on statistics first. Then, when we talk about machine learning, we are mostly talking about the application of this machine learning into different domains. So I will say they need not be proficient. They can be at a level of lower proficiency. Plus, though they should know what exactly is machine learning, where exactly it can be used, and what are the basics behind those statistics and all. Plus, the civil engineering domain.
Any particular algorithm which is frequently used in civil engineering?
We avoid to say this particular thing because
No,
because
suppose-
the moment I say, for example, random forest,
So all will
you
go
will see
through this.
who sir watches this video now falls into random forest, which will be obsolete in no time. Okay, so we want people who will understand, as I told you, which to be used where and how. If you know this, very good. Otherwise, yes, we are open to start learning. We don't again use existing models. Again, that's a part of being in IIT probably, and plus myself working with the computer science faculty, we generate new algorithms,
New model.
new ensembling. We will try to see which works exactly to our requirement.
Okay.
And sir, one more question: कि if someone doing m.tech in geotechnical engineering,
Okay.
or you can say that he has done your b.tech, okay, और वो जियोटेक में अपना कैरियर देखना चाहता है, आगे चाहता है कि मैं जियोटेक में आगे कुछ इंप्रूव करूं, तो बस उसको पाथ नहीं मिल पा रहा, गाइडेंस नहीं मिल पा रही कि आगे किस फील्ड में वो जाए.
Okay.
क्योंकि कुछ जियोटेक में अपॉर्चुनिटी, क्योंकि वन मेजर इशू वी हैव लैंड स्लाइडिंग. ओके, तो स्टेबिलिटी ऑफ स्लोप्स, क्या इसके अलावा और ऑप्शंस है जिसके अंदर वो वर्क कर सकता है?
Okay. So I will probably go into the global aspect of geotechnical engineering. I'm sure you are looking into the same aspect. The first thing comes is we are talking about soil. I'm sure you should not be able to locate any facility, any structure, anything which is not depending on soil. So it starts from there. Now the questions now the point comes is to design foundations for all these particular structures. For example, I'll talk about two, probably your own home. If you're not living in an apartment, if you're in a simple one floor or one, 2, 3 story building, etc. We don't just talk about a very low level foundation footing. You just dig it 1 meter, 2 meters and do it. Shallow foundations, 1 meter, 2 meter, we can design that. Then I'll take you to the extreme case of Burj Khalifa, probably the tallest building still standing. You are going to a depth of 100 meters below the ground surface to make the foundation. Okay, so now I'm talking about yet another analysis on a different scale. Okay, so I'm talking about 1 meter to 100 meters. All the domain of this analysis design will come into it. Number two, I will talk about modification of soil. 100% soils are not efficient for 100 types of applications. You need to understand where to go, how to go, where to go, etc., etc. So if you cannot change the soil, that is for sure. but you can modify the soil
Modify.
in order to get your requirements, your
Okay.
use and your things. This is one side. Next is something very interesting. If we talk about the list goes to almost infinity. We can talk about, and one more important application I want to talk is we call it dredging. All these small countries, should not say small countries, but very focused countries like Indonesia, Singapore, Dubai, they talk about making artificial islands, Palm Beach Island.
Okay. Yeah.
They're making new islands.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure you're talking about soil
Yeah.
when you're doing islands.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, again,
So there's a
that
great
exactly specific
opportunities.
point. Yes, the immense opportunities. Only thing you should know is the world is open. You need to search where exactly you can fit into the whole set.
बिकॉज मोस्टली स्टूडेंट्स पूछते हैं कि सर बीटेक हो चुकी है एमटेक में मोस्टली स्टूडेंट्स जो देखते हैं स्ट्रक्चरल इंजीनियरिंग की तरफ फोकस करते हैं वाटर रिसोर्स इंजीनियरिंग एंड वाटर रिसोर्स में फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी ये रखता है कि वाटर को प्योरीफाई करना है तो उसका पहला पॉइंट यही निकल गया था आज का जो मेजर
Supply and purification. Yes.
तो इसलिए
Achha,
soil के अंदर
one more point. Out of these two disciplines, there is one more which is in between these two, structure and water, is transportation. One major industry now, because of this metros and everything, this is a huge opportunity for civil engineers when you talk about transportation sectors. Yeah.
Okay, so now we are having some students. So I want from each one of you small introduction or tell about the area or your career objective.
Hello, I am Abhishek Kamal from Civil Engineering B.Tech student, and I am seeing that I want to do my m.tech in geotechnical engineering. I'm seeing that.
Okay, after BTech you want to go for MTech. Okay.
Hello, I am Shalini. I am currently pursuing computer science engineering in second year. So after BTech, I plan to go into software development field and build projects.
Okay, so what languages you are comfortable in?
Currently, I'm comfortable in Python and C++.
Great.
Hi, my name is Athar Kumar. I am BTech second year student from Data Science Engineering, and I am at present looking forward to going in the machine learning field.
So कौन सी जो एल्गोरिथम है आपको अच्छे तरीके से आती है?
Algorithm in the sense, more of the which we have like presently being taught, caution based, etc. CNN convolution neural networks, etc.
Non-supervised, supervised reinforcement.
Support vector machine use करते
Presently, it is going on in the course.
हैं? पढ़ा भी है. और बेसियन के बारे में पता है अच्छे तरीके से?
Yes.
Hey, he is getting a degree from data science.
हाँ ये तो great future है.
Hello, I am Parth Reddy, and I am currently pursuing my BTech in computer science. And I used to go into m.tech after 2 years.
I'm taking
In computer science.
computer science. Okay.
Hello, this is Aman Mahanti, and I'm pursuing electrical engineering BTech second year, and I'm also trying to get into software development.
इलेक्ट्रिकल में नहीं जाना है, पावर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स में इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल टेक्नोलॉजी इतना पॉपुलर डोमेन है, उसमें क्यों जाना चाहते हो?
More of interest.
सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट में ही इंटरेस्ट है. वेरी गुड. तो कितना मतलब प्यारा सीन है, देखो यहाँ पे फैकल्टी हैं जो सिविल इंजीनियरिंग डिपार्टमेंट से, ठीक है ना, और बच्चे किस डिपार्टमेंट के हैं यहाँ पे? ये इलेक्ट्रिकल से बैठा हुआ है, कंप्यूटर साइंस का स्टूडेंट है, और ये डाटा साइंस का है, और ये बच्ची कंप्यूटर साइंस की है, और ये सिविल की. तो मतलब आईआईटी की यही चीज सबसे अच्छी है कि इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी, मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि आप इलेक्ट्रिकल के हो सो यू आर रेस्ट्रिक्टेड टू इलेक्ट्रिकल डिपार्टमेंट ओनली. आपको एक प्रोडक्ट बनाना है, उस प्रोडक्ट में डिफरेंट कंसेप्ट यूज हो सकते हैं फ्रॉम डिफरेंट स्पेशलाइजेशंस. तो टीम वर्क बहुत मैटर करता है यहाँ पे. जितने भी प्रोजेक्ट बनेंगे उसमें टीम्स होती हैं डिफरेंट स्पेशलाइजेशंस की. और ये सर बीटेक में ऐसा है क्या? एमटेक में भी इस तरह की सिचुएशंस होती हैं?
M.tech में मोरल से becomes more. In fact, civil में ही मैं geotech जब बोलता हूँ, they are very much focused only to this particular part. But however, as I told you, at least from my side, I'm open for people to go and get interdisciplinary experiences.
और एक और इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट कि अगर सपोज कोई सिविल का बच्चा है, interest, जैसे इन्होंने कहा, he is from electrical, but interest is software development. So there may be student who has done BTech in civil, but now interest is in artificial intelligence.
Yes.
So suppose he cannot get artificial intelligence, suppose, okay, due to the rules and regulations. Suppose he joined m.tech in civil engineering, any branch, then here he can work in AI. In civil engineering you can use AI.
Yes.
And then you can search for jobs in AI. Very easily you can get.
Yes, in fact, just to immediately quote, when you're saying this, last year I think 2 of our students who has m.tech in structural engineering, they got job into artificial intelligence companies.
Great.
Especially when you talk about the companies which are working onto insurance related areas. They are no more looking exactly into structures or something. They are looking into again the broad domain, cross domain related.
Yes.
This is improving, and I'm sure this is the next part of this is the next part of world which you are able to, you should be accessing very soon. Yes.
Okay. So it was very nice conversation and useful information,
Thank you.
motivating information we got from
Thank you very
sir.
much.
Thank you very much.
It's always a pleasure, you know. It's always to see how great we can reach people, so that it encourages people to reach us.
Yes.
So it's
so,
always I'll say this is all pay and get back.
So we YourPedia
Thank you very
are
much for
planning
this.
to do these things so that
This is wonderful.
the gap between the students who are outside the IIT and the people who are in IIT. Okay.
Yes.
So communication between them should increase. That is our objective.
Perfect. I think this is a wonderful idea. Okay, I'm sure at least I'll say for my generation it was something which we lacked.
Yes.
So such type of guidance is definitely important for students, because to whatever I understand, as myself being a BTech students, we always live in a small cocoon. We bound our own areas just beside, because we don't know what is exactly out of this world.
Yes.
So I think such a type of programs which you're trying to do will break this part, expose
Yes.
them to options, like exactly the way you told. You did BTech in civil, you are thinking you are no more eligible for getting into artificial intelligence related things. Absolutely wrong. Yes, you need to explore.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Thank you all.
Thank you.